Welcome to Art Therapy with Modesty. Today I'll be working on my entry for the Multi-Artist Exchange. Today I'm drawing Silveru Ashenvale, who belongs to Zeitghost. If you'd like more information or would like to join the Multi-Artist Exchange, I encourage you to do so. You can see links in the description. Now, feedback. Oh, dreaded feedback. Getting any kind of critique on your artwork or even just like a negative comment, yikes. So I don't want to be all negative today, but that's kind of a fun place to start because as an artist, it's going to be inevitable because a lot of us share our art online and online galleries have comment boxes. And a majority of the time, those are going to be, oh, it's so cool, upvote, whatever. But there's always going to be that one that kind of sticks us in a place where it really stings. All right? We've all got sore spots in our hearts or in our souls or whatever. And as artists, perhaps we're a little bit more on the sensitive side. I'm not going to assume, but at least in my case, I know for sure I'm a sensitive person. I will cry at the drop of a hat. But as a growing person, as an adult for the most part, I've learned to kind of take some of these things in stride, at least, on a surface level, so I don't react as emotionally as I used to when I was a child. Like, for example, when I was like 7 or 8 years old, my mom sent me to a drawing class because I was interested in art. I was teaching myself and I wanted to learn more. So I went to this art class at an art supply store, and the teacher was correcting something I was doing. I immediately start crying because I thought I was doing the whole thing wrong and I was a terrible artist because the emotional roller coaster goes downhill very fast. So I haven't personally have advanced from that point, but it's still not easy to get any kind of negative feedback at all. It's never going to be easy. It's never going to be fun. And it's kind of going to be like one of those things like getting a root canal. Sometimes it just has to be done or some shit. But at the same time, we kind of have to think, who is it coming from and why are they saying this? Obviously when you first see that this sucks, or how could you draw it this way, you're awful, you're racist, or whatever, it's going to sting, it's going to be scary, but we're going to get through it. It's going to be certainly an attack on your psyche, but who is this person? Why are they doing this? It's a stranger on the internet. Now, random acts of kindness and random positive feedback feed us, but that the one negative comment can totally take it down. And depending on who it's from, can affect you one way or another. So, as another example, like there's really only one time or like a couple of situations where you should really care about what someone thinks or what kind of feedback you get from your art. And that should be from like a mentor or an art teacher who's trying to help you build a portfolio to get you into a good art school, or in said art school, again, a teacher or a mentor who's trying to help you build a portfolio for a good job, and interviewing for a job. Because that's when the art is not just for you, it's going to be for a market of some kinds, and that's what they're trying to fit you into. But any kind of constructive, quote, quote, constructive criticism, whether asked for or not, trying to come from a place of goodwill. Trying. It doesn't always seem that way, and it may not be good advice even, and that's where your experience as an artist is going to be tested when you recognize that this is garbage advice, or actually no, I can see their point, this is okay, next time I'll work on it. But where you get the advice is kind of gonna matter, because if they have your best interest in mind, it may be easy. The At least for me, the blow is softer because I know they're coming from a place of genuine, I want to help you, not genuine, I hope you die in a fire. But even at the same time, this can be a real shot to confidence and maybe make you hate your art for a little bit or a long time. It maybe makes you want to give up, but I'm going to encourage you not to give up because I've got another story for you. And this is kind of an emotional story for me to tell. It's really hard, but I'm going to try to do it. Well, I've told the story multiple times, and it goes like this. I was in like the last semester of my college degree. So 21, 22, something around that, because I was smart. I did 3 years. But I was studying film and video with an emphasis in animation. So really good with a camera, really good at audio stuff, really good at 2D animation in some cases, but we learned on Macromedia Flash. But I was at a public university too, so no student debt. But anyway, we had an alumni come visit our department and kind of give a talk about, you know, how the department helped him, how the program helped him, and now he was working on Family Guy. So I thought, oh yeah, no, this is cool, this is impressive. And I was like, at that time, I was in job hunting mode already. I was like, okay, I've got to make sure I know someone in the industry to help me out, to get my foot in the door, because that foot in the door is going to be the most important thing. So I asked if this particular person, because we met after his talk, and I asked him if he would review my portfolio. And he's like, oh yeah, sure, just email it to me. I'm like, great. Unfortunately, my academic advisor had gone on sabbatical the year before, so I had a new advisor who didn't know me at all. Like my last advisor was like my confidant. She was totally looking to help me out and help me succeed, but not this new one. Anyway, so I sent that portfolio to be reviewed, and like a couple weeks later, I got an email back that he had reviewed it. I was like, oh boy, here we go. He's going to see that, I'm diverse, I can do multiple styles. And, oh wait, what does this say? It says it was a weak portfolio. He'd seen better stuff from high schoolers. What? Oh my gosh, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? I wanted to be an animator. I'm not going to be an animator. What am I going to do? So it was feedback that I was not expecting. I was expecting something a little bit more constructive, like directions or something else to put in there, but no, I just gotten this was shit, basically. And I was floundering for days, trying to figure out what I was going to do. And so it's like I had to do this shifting of gears, because I did draw anime. I tried to include non-anime things in my portfolio, and I tried to work with my academic advisor to beef up my portfolio, but there just wasn't enough time. I only had a semester left. So, woo! Dreams crushed. Completely. And so, I did get back on my feet. Obviously, I'm an adult. I have a mildly successful career as a game designer. As you see, I changed direction. I managed to find a place where my art would be accepted. And I just kind of decided at that point, art was not going to be my career. My art was not marketable, at least at that time. I did commissions and stuff like that, so I have gotten paid for art and stuff like that, but I decided, you know what? I don't want to put myself through that kind of criticism anymore, and this is totally okay. Maybe later in my life I'll be able to build up a stronger portfolio if I really wanted to go the career path for my art. It's not too late. It's never too late. But I don't want to. And that's okay too, and it's totally fine for you. So my last bit of advice is going to be, advice is someone trying to tell you what they would do if they were walking in your shoes, but they are not walking in your shoes. So stick to your shoes. You know them best. Hey, thanks so much for watching this episode of Art Therapy with Modesty. If you enjoyed this video or would like to see me draw more, please hit the subscribe button. I will definitely be doing more drawing videos soon, as well as some cosplay tutorials and fun stuff like that. So hit the subscribe button, don't miss it. Thanks, bye!